1,000 homes in a path of destruction stretching for more than 300 miles.
WGN is teaming up with the Red Cross for helping after Harvey, our effort to help the victims of the disaster in Texas and Louisiana. And joining us now with more on what you can do to help is Celena, Roldan, CEO of the American Red Cross for Chicago and Northern Illinois. And she joins us live from O'Hare as she prepares to head to Houston. Good morning.
Good morning.
How does having the one storm followed by another huge storm complicate matters for people like the Red Cross trying to help?
So this is certainly unprecedented, but the Red Cross is ready and we are preparing. We're already pre-positioning supplies, materials, preparing to shelter over 100,000 people if necessary. Puerto Rico and in Florida, while continuing to have a major response in Houston. Still over 32,000 people in over 200 shelters in Houston and in the Texas area.
So are a lot of helpers from the Red Cross still continuing to go to Harvey? This doesn't stop just because the waters are receding.
No, this is going to be a long-time recovery effort. We have already had over 3,100 Red Cross volunteers from across the country there, over 200 emergency response vehicles, and we're going to be having to be there to help Texas for as long as we're needed, and we know in the months to come.
I think people always wonder, they all know the Red Cross, you do wonderful work. How much money of a dollar goes to help the actual people? People always want to know.
91 cents of every dollar goes to helping our direct relief efforts. And so that's going to help, over 800,000 meals and snacks have been delivered and served since Hurricane Harvey hit. We have over 32,000 people in shelter. We have over 3,100 disaster workers that have gone and are giving up 2 weeks to a month of their lives, time away from their family and friends, and that's what these critical dollars are going to support.
Celena, this may be getting outside your expertise a little bit, but Americans have always been great about giving money to these kinds of situations. In your discussions, is there talk about trying to spend money on the front end of these disasters to prevent them, not prevent them, but to deal with them, maybe minimize them a little bit, which is a better bang for your buck?
We honor donor intent, and right now the American public has been incredibly generous, giving directly and specifically to Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, and that's where those dollars are going. But the American Red Cross is always thinking about when the next big disaster will come, and this is why we've been able to prepare and have supplies, people, materials needed ready for Irma even before it hits. And so we're always that for many different types of natural disasters.
We're going to set up a number where people can donate directly, but I think people wonder if they have relatives in Houston or people in Florida that they know, can they go through you guys to send them stuff?
So right now, and we have had this unbelievable outpouring of support from individuals, and we know people want to help and they want to be able to physically give things. It's a lot of logistics that are involved when we get physical donations. So if you can imagine, right now a lot of roads, areas still completely flooded. We're still going through maps and understanding where everything needs to get to. And so right now that's why financial donations are the most impactful way, again, to get deployed volunteers on the ground, to be able to feed people immediately, help people in shelters. And as time goes on, there may be an opportunity to have more of the supplies and materials, hygiene supplies and other things that we may need that people may want to donate.
All right, great. Thanks so much. In addition to what Celena just mentioned, you can also make a $10 donation directly to the Red Cross by texting 90999 or by visiting redcross.org. Thank you, Celena. Checking the weather now. Hey, Paul.
Yeah, we're going to look into the Atlantic at Hurricane Irma with a maximum wind still at 185 miles.